Are you resilient? Resilience is the incredible ability to face adversity and bounce back stronger. It's about toughness, handling challenges head on, and recovering quickly. Like any skill, resilience takes practice. The good news, you can train yourself to become more resilient. Start by focusing on these 5 key areas. 1, the positive mindset. Optimism matters. Focus on what's going well and practice gratitude to face challenges with confidence. Focus on what is true. 2, strong relationships. Build a support network. Friends and family can provide the emotional strength you need during tough times. 3, problem solving. Break problems down, think creatively, and take action. Solving challenges boosts your confidence and resilience. 4, emotional regulation. Stay calm under pressure. Use mindfulness or deep breathing to manage stress and respond thoughtfully. 5, growth through adversity. Learn from setbacks. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Don't skip leg day. We say it jokingly, it's a gym meme, a running joke among fitness fans. But skipping leg day isn't just about skipping a workout. It's a metaphor for something far bigger and far more important. In fact, I believe that in every area of my life, mental health, business, spirituality, and beyond, there's a version of leg day that many of us are skipping. And when we skip it long enough, things start to break down. So today I want to talk about that, leg day, what it really means, and how embracing the hard, unglamorous work can radically transform your life. Let's begin where this all starts, the gym, in fitness. Leg day is infamous. It's the day you squat, deadlift, lunge, maybe throw in some calf raises if you're feeling ambitious. It's hard, it burns. You leave the gym wobbling like a baby giraffe. And for the next 48 hours, stairs become your worst enemy. So people skip it. Not because they don't know it's important, but because it's hard and it hurts. Leg day doesn't give you the same payoff as working your chest or your arms. There's no instant mirror reward, no biceps popping out of your shirt, no validation, just a deep, uncomfortable fatigue and the knowledge that you did something good for yourself, even if no one notices. But here's the truth. Leg day is your foundation. It's what makes your body strong, balanced, and injury resistant. Your lower body supports everything. Strong legs mean better posture, better core stability, better performance in every other area. And yet, it's the most commonly skipped workout. Why? Because it's not sexy. It's not visible and it doesn't offer quick wins. But the foundation always matters more than the finish. Now let's apply that metaphor to mental health. Because here too, most people skip leg day. We talk a lot about mental health these days, and that's good. But the hard, unglamorous work of maintaining mental health, that often gets ignored. What does leg day look like for your mind? It's the difficult, behind-the-scenes work. Setting boundaries with people who drain your energy. Saying no, even when it makes you feel guilty. Processing past trauma that still lives in your nervous system. Practicing mindfulness or therapy instead of reaching for distractions. Journaling when you'd rather scroll. Sitting with sadness or anger instead of numbing it with dopamine hits. This isn't Instagrammable. No one sees you meditating in your room at 6 a.m. No one claps when you finally say no to that toxic friend. There's no viral moment for facing your demons. But just like in the gym, the invisible work is the most important. Skipping mental health leg day might not seem like a big deal at first. You seem fine, you function, you smile. But over time, the skipped reps add up. Unprocessed pain shows up as anxiety. Suppressed emotions become burnout. A lack of boundaries turns into resentment. And the more you skip, the more unbalanced you feel. Strength isn't pretending you're okay. Strength is building the tools that make you okay. And that means doing the hard work, the uncomfortable work, the slow, steady, quiet work that builds emotional muscle. So my question to you is, are you doing your reps? Let's pivot again to the world of business. Every entrepreneur I know wants growth. They want bigger numbers, more followers, higher profits. They want to scale, go viral, land the next big client. But here's the problem. Most people build businesses like they build the gym, the body in the gym. They focus on the flashy parts. They want marketing that looks good, branding that's beautiful, sales that feel easy. But they skip the foundation. They skip leg day once again. And in business, leg day looks like this. Defining your mission, vision, and values. Building a consistent sales process. Training your team with systems and structure. Tracking KPIs and making data-driven decisions. Holding people accountable. Doing the boring operational stuff that nobody sees. This is what makes your business sustainable. A business without these systems is like a jacked up upper body with no legs. Impressive on the surface, but one wrong move and everything crashes. We love to chase growth, but growth without structure is dangerous. You'll burn out. Your team will quit. Your clients will feel the instability. True business strength isn't found in the numbers. It's found in the systems that make the numbers possible. And building that system, that's your leg day. So if you're a business owner, a leader, or even an employee, don't chase what's shiny. Ask yourself, are you building the foundation? Now let's go deeper into your spiritual life. Whether you consider yourself religious, spiritual, or simply someone searching for meaning, for me, that's God. There's part of you that needs anchoring. And here, leg day is perhaps the most overlooked of all. We all love the mountaintop moments, the spiritual highs, the feeling of clarity and connection, that deep peace that makes everything feel right. But those moments don't come without preparation. They don't come without discipline. Spiritual leg day is quiet, unseen, often inconvenient. It looks like waking up early to pray, reading the Bible instead of social media, practicing forgiveness like God forgave us, when revenge feels justified, meditating, being still when the world demands you to move fast. There's no applause for this kind of work, no trophy for spiritual maturity, no likes or followers, but this is the work that gives your life meaning. Just like your legs carry your physical body, your spiritual foundation carries your purpose. And if you skip it, you drift. You disconnect. Life begins to feel hollow. You can have success, money, health, but you still feel empty. Spiritual strength doesn't come from feeling good. It comes from staying grounded, especially when life is hard. So I ask you, are you anchored or are you drifting? So what's the lesson here? Whether we're talking about the gym, your mind, your business, or your soul, the principle is the same. Real strength is built in the unseen places. Real strength comes from the hard work no one celebrates, the reps no one sees, the choices no one applauds, the growth that happens in the dark. That's what builds stability, balance, and resilience. Everyone sees the surface, but everyone feels your foundation. When you've done the work, it shows up in how you handle pressure, how you treat people when things go wrong, how you show up when no one's watching, how consistent you are when no one's cheering. Let me be real with you. You can skip leg day for a while and no one will know. You can skip the emotional work and still show up smiling. You can skip the business structure and still make sales. You can skip your spiritual practices and still function. But one day, the weight gets heavy. One day, the cracks show. One day, the storm hits. And the people who make it through aren't the ones with the best highlight reel. They're the ones who built their strength in the quiet. They're the ones who didn't skip leg day. So what do we do with all this? We commit. We stop chasing just the flashy parts of life and start building the strength that holds everything together. We embrace the discomfort. We do the reps. We build the systems. We prioritize the quiet work. We ground ourselves spiritually in God. We face the truth emotionally. We lead with discipline in business. And when we do, we become people who are strong from the inside out. People who can carry others when they're weak. People who don't collapse under pressure. People who rise, not because they're perfect, but because they've trained for it. So the next time you hear someone say, don't skip leg day, I want you to think bigger. Don't skip leg day in the gym. Don't skip leg day in your mind. Don't skip leg day in your business. Don't skip leg day in your soul. Because the true measure of strength isn't what people see. It's what holds you up when no one's watching. What is one of the common mistakes a small business can fall into? Mistaken identity, not knowing your audience, lack of clear target audience. Without a defined target audience, businesses struggle to tailor their sales and marketing efforts, leading to wasted resources and missed opportunities. A good strategy ensures the business understands its ideal customers and how to reach them effectively. Resiliency is not the absence of the storm. It is the root that grips when winds deform. A mountain spine beneath the quake. The silent strength no tremor breaks. It is the flame that flickers low, yet never dies when cold winds blow. A lighthouse set on battered coast, still shining for what matters most. Resiliency is thread in tapestry torn, woven again where hope was worn. A blacksmith's steel forged in fire, not weakened, sharpened by the pyre. It's the echo that answers back to pain, a whisper that dares to rise again. Not the absence of a fall or fear, but the courage to keep drawing near. It is the seed that splits the stone, growing where it's never known. A compass in a pathless wood, not knowing how, but knowing it could. Resiliency is the soul's refrain. I break, I bend, but I rise again. A quiet vow in weary breath, a sacred fight beyond the death. It's not about never tasting defeat, but choosing to stand on fractured feet. For in each scar, a story sung, the proof of battles lost and won. Train before the storm. Don't wait for the crash to learn how to steer. Don't wait for the loss to draw your faith near. Don't wait for the pain to teach you to cope. Resilience is built in the reps, not in hope. You don't lift a weight when your legs give out, but you train in the quiet with whispers of doubt. The strongest don't rise just when life goes wrong. They've been grinding in silence every day all along. It's not found in the fire, it's formed in the spark. It's built in the morning and after it gets dark. While comfort whispers, just stay in bed. Resilience says, rise, train your head. You win by showing up early and raw while no one applauds, and you do it with awe. Because it's just you and with God. It's choosing the water when coffee would do. It's choosing to walk when you could just cruise. It's saying no when your flesh screams yes. It's choosing peace over panic and stress. It's reading the word when your heart feels dry. It's lifting your eyes when you just want to cry. It's breathing in truth when the lies all flood in. It's losing a battle so that you can still win. It's not some big speech in the middle of war. It's what you rehearsed on the days before. It's journaling thoughts when they're quiet and clear, so they don't take the wheel when you're driving by fear. It's stretching your spirit. It's building the frame, so when pressure comes, you don't buckle in shame. It's discipline now, so that strength's in your core. It's training on Monday when no one keeps score. Don't count on the feeling. Don't wait on a sign. Build what you need while you still have the time. Because the flood doesn't wait till you finish the boat. The fire won't pause while you take off your coat. So armor your mind, stretch out your soul, refine your values, commit to the goal. Wake up with fire, build your inner base, train for the pressure you haven't yet faced. Resilience is not luck. It is not random or fake. It's the product of choices that most never make. It's brushing off ego. It's showing up small. It's learning to rise each time that you fall. It's not built in the moment when everything breaks. It's built in the silence through thousands of stakes. So if you want to be ready when chaos begins, train before the storm so the storm never wins.